A variable has a name and a value that can change. Here's an example. The year, this is the name of the variable, it's called year, is 2025. This is a number, right? And it can change. At the time that you're seeing this, it's 2025, but maybe a year later, if you're watching this, it'll be 2026. So the question becomes, what kind of value is in the variable? What is possible, right? There's three types of values that you can put in a computer in general. The first type is just numbers. If you have a variable called age, you have number 21. This has no decimals, it's an integer. Or if you have a different variable called shoe size, it could be 9.5, which is a decimal, and in coding we call this a float. There are several operations that you can take on integers. These are the normal ones: adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, and then this one is modulus. If you're not familiar, it's just the remainder after you divide something. The second type of values that you can put into a variable are words. For example, if you have a variable, you can make it have a value of Tim, and that can change to Timothy in the future. And if you have a password variable, it can be ABC123. So as you can see, words can have numbers in them, but the key thing about it is that they're always in quotations. So the computer's not going to read it as a number, it's going to read it as just letters. And we call words in programming, they're called strings. Another thing we're able to do with strings and words is append them. So you're able to add them together. You can do tooth plus brush equals toothbrush. So it puts them together. And the last function is splicing. So you have a toothbrush, that's the full word, and then you're able to grab from the 5th letter to the 10th. So in programming, we actually start coming at 0, and the 10 just means go all the way to the end. And when you grab from 5 to 10, you get brush, right? So you're able to cut out little slices in words. The third type is true or false. For example, you can have a variable called raining. That's false if it's not raining. Or you can have a variable called adult. That's true if the person is over the age of 18. You're able to compare numbers with true or false. For example, you can do, is 2 greater than 3? No. So this is going to come out as false. You can also compare words to each other. Is apple the same as apple? That's what the little 2 equal signs mean. In this case, the answer is yes. So this would come out as true. So those are the 3 major data types you can put in a variable: numbers, words, and true or false. It might sound a little bit confusing right now, but as you see some examples of us using this, it's going to get more straightforward. Just know that the different kinds of information that we work with can be numbers, it can be words, and it can be true or false in programming, and you'll see some examples of how we use those in the next video.